Welcome back, guys. In this tutorial, I'll be taking you on the textual function, date function, and SQL aggregate function. So here, I'll be importing a file. So I'm right-clicking on the database, click on Table Data Import Wizard, click on Browse, then I'm going to search for the data I want to work with. Then open, next, 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 and finish. So I just imported a file, HR data. So select star from HR data. So this is what we have there. And yeah, I want to do under the textual function, we have the concatenate, trim, upper, lower, left, right, and mid. So yeah, I have my first name and my last name in separate column. And my goal is to join the first name and last name to come out as a single column. So to do that, I'm going to make use of the concatenate by saying that select concat first name, which is the first value there, comma. Then I'm using this empty quote here to represent space between the first name and the last name as full name from HR data. So what I just did now is I said select concat. So I'm asking it to concatenate the first name. And this double quote means space. I'm trying to insert a space between the first name and the last name. So as full name means I'm giving it a temporary column header. I can actually leave it this way and run it. So if I run it this way, it's going to join the first name and the last name together. But can you see the column header? The column header is still like the query I have here, from here to this here. So that as is used to give a temporary column header. So if I insert it this way and I run it again, the column header is going to change to full name. Can you see? So that is it. This is how we concatenate using the concat function SQL. So another thing here is we have what we call the trim. Let me open the data again. I don't think we have any unwanted spaces in our data. But what trim does is trim is used to clean unwanted spaces in your column or data. So let's just take, for instance, that under my first name, there's like an unwanted spaces in between those names. So I can use the trim function to trim it off by saying select trim, first name from HR data. This is going to, if this is going to trim any unwanted spaces it sees in this column. So that is how the trim function works. Although we don't have any unwanted spaces here, but that is how you write the function. Select trim, call out the column name, and from the table name, then it's going to trim off the unwanted spaces you have there. Another thing I have is the upper, lower. The upper function converts letters in lowercase to uppercase and vice versa. So I'm still going to make use of the first name as an example. Let's say I want to concatenate, I want to convert it to uppercase. So I'm just going to say select, then change this trim to upper from the table name. So this is going to convert my first name to uppercase. So can you see? Now, same thing for lowercase. You just have to change the upper to lower, and here it is going to convert everything as lower case. Here we have it. Then we have the left, right, mid. The left, right, mid function. So let me just use the left, right, mid function. Okay, I'm going to be using the employee table. Select star from EMP. So let me use the left, right, mid function to extract the year, the day and the month. Although the correct function to use is the date function, but this is just an example on how to use the left, right, or middle function. You might have, like, let's say, let me just do an example for you guys. So let's start from EMP. So now I want to extract the year. My year is by the left, so I'll be using the left function. So select left. I think it's higher date. So this one is going to take two arguments, higher date, comma, and the numbers of characters you want to extract from the left. Now, can you see? I'm trying to extract the year from the higher date column. Then, and my year is by the left. So I'm saying select left, then call out the column header, comma. Then the form means the numbers of characters you want to extract from the left. I'm extracting 4 characters. That is why I'm inserting 4 characters here from EMP. And then if I want to extract the day, which is by the right, it's still the same thing. So I'm going to copy this and paste it below. So now instead of left, it's going to be right. So right higher date, then I'm extracting 2 characters from the right. So if I should run this is going to bring out the 2 characters I have by the right. Then for the middle, which is the month, I think. So the middle character takes in 3 arguments. And you see we have, this is the middle character. I think that is the month. So I'm going to say select mid. So the mid is going to take in the column header, which is the higher date, comma, and it is going to take the starting point. It's going to ask you for the starting point, like where do you want me to start from? So I'm going to say start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So start from 5, and I'm extracting 2 characters from the middle, from EMP. Okay, so sorry, that's an error from my end. So let me check again. So I'm trying to extract the middle character here, which is the 11. So it takes in the column header, the starting points, and the numbers of characters you want to extract from the middle. So I'm going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 6. I'm asking it to start from 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start from 1. Then the next one is how many characters you want me to extract from the middle? That's just 1, 2. So that will be 6, 2. So instead of 5, that will be 6. 6, 2. Yeah, now I've extracted the middle characters. I hope you understand. So that's just for the textual function. Then we have the date function. Under the date function, we have the day name, month name, year, quarter. So I'm still going to be using the employee table. So now I want to extract the day. Now this is the correct functions to extract the day, the month, and the year. So I'm going to say select day, higher date from EMP. Now this has extracted the day. Let me just call out. I can do something like this. Select higher date. I'm calling out the column first. Select higher date. So this is going to bring out the higher date column first. Then I'm saying extract day from higher date from the table. Then if I should run this is going to return the higher date first. Then it is going to return the day. Can you see this is the day? This is 18/1/92/19. So it has extracted the day from the higher date. So if I want to extract the month also, I'm just going to copy and change this to month. This is going to bring out the months. So this is the month. It has extracted the month. So same thing I will do for year. So this is also going to extract the year from the dates. Can you see? So that is how the day, month, and year function works. So if I want to know what that day is, maybe the day is a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I can use the day name. So select higher date. So instead of day, I'm going to write day name. So if I should run this, this is going to tell us when that day is. So this is a Monday, we have Wednesday, Sunday, Tuesday, Saturday, and so on. And also I can do for month name also. Now this is bringing out the month November, May, June, April, and so on. I hope you understand. So select higher date will bring out the column header, the column out first. This is actually not necessary. You can omit this and just call out your query. But I'm just showing you so you can see what I'm trying to do here. So select higher date will bring out the column. And month name higher date means I'm calling out the month name from this higher date and then from the table. You can also bring out the quarter if you want to know the quarter. So I think we have 4 quarters. So if I say select higher day into bracket quarter, she's going to tell us what that quarter is. So this is the first quarter, second quarter, and so on. So that is it. Then we also have some aggregate functions here. Aggregate functions, which are the sum, mean, maximum, and so on. So I think we have the salary column on select staff from EMP. Here we have the salary column. If I want to get the total sum of salary here, I can use a sum function by saying select sum salary from EMP. So this is going to give us the total sum of that salary column. I can also get the minimum, the maximum, the average. So if I say minimum, so select minimum salary. This is going to return the smallest salary in that company. So the smallest salary there is 900. And select max is going to return the highest value you have as salary in that company. 600. 6,000. Then you can do for also average. I think it should be AVG. I don't think there's nothing like it's AVG. Select average from salary. So the average salary is this. I hope you understand. So that is how you make use of the aggregate function, the textual function, and the date function. See you in the next video.